Hey, welcome back to the Ping Pong Flix Show. My name is Chris Wong. This is episode 531 of the Ping Pong Flix Show. There actually is some few DC film updates today, which is good. That's a good news. But first, I want to show you this. Now, Maximilian reached out and he showed me this. It's an opening. It looks like a regular toy box opening, and you may have already guessed what this is probably about. But I was kind of like, well, what is this? What's going on? What's in that bag? I figured, okay, it's one of these Justice League characters. No big deal. It's already open. I'm like, wait, what is that? Who is that? Oh my God, that's me. That's me, guys. That's oh my mom. I made it. I made it. I got my own little figure. Oh my God. So Power Rangers. Of course, it's well, this one looks like shades, but I have glasses. Godzilla tail. It's got a Superman logo on the arm, and of course the giant hot dog. A little bit more detail. Amazing work here. Absolutely love it. Love it to the point that I told him how much is it and send it to me, and he is. I bought it, and it's gonna ship it over. So when I get it, I'm gonna unbox it here. But shout out to Maximilian, thank you so much. That's so awesome. I can't wait to get it and add it to my wall. Oh, I see. Okay, so it's not really shades. You can actually see through to the eyes. So it is glasses. But that's amazing. It's got everything that I kind of like. It's got Power Rangers. It's got Superman. It's got hot dogs. It's got Godzilla tail. What what would I not? I mean, this is amazing. This is crazy. And yeah, I can't wait to get it. So thank you so much, Maximilian Platten. He is definitely a talented fellow. He's actually the guy who is making the Zack Snyder statues, right? To be awarded to the winners of the RT. Did that happen yet? I don't remember. I I don't know if that actually happened yet, but I there I don't know if anybody got their awards. I think there will. But anyway, he made those, and it's amazing, talented work. Thank you so much, Maximilian Platten. Check him out at the Voltage AD. Check out this guy immediately. Amazing work. Thank you so much. I can't wait to get it. All right, so on to the news stories. Tyler Bates to score James Gunn's The Suicide Squad. This is coming from Fume Music Reporter. Tyler Bates, who has done Guardians of the Galaxy, Deadpool 2, John Wick, 300, Watchmen, Hobbs and Shaw, has been tapped to score the upcoming superhero movie, The Suicide Squad. Now, this is fantastic because I do like his work. I do love these soundtracks that are on here. Even the Guardians of the Galaxy one, there's nothing wrong with that one. That actually sounds pretty good. Deadpool 2, I don't really quite remember Deadpool 2, but John Wick, I do remember. I have the soundtrack for that. 300, I have that. Watchmen, I have that. I haven't really heard Hobbs and Shaw, but I did watch the movie, and that was a good movie. But, the soundtrack, the music is a huge difference to the movie. So I'm ready. I think that would be quite an interesting film score for the Suicide Squad, and that's a very talented fellow. I like his music because it's not whimsical. I mean, for a lot of these action films now, I kind of like these type of artists. They work very well. It sounds it's a modern score. It's not like the orchestraic, whimsical that would probably be useful like in a drama or romantic comedy. Things like that. I like these more harder hitting type of scores, kind of like Hans Zimmer. It's not as good as Hans Zimmer, don't get me wrong, but it's kind of like Harry Gregson Williams, Trevor Rabin, those kind of films, even Rupert Gregson Williams, and I think this musical, Tyler Bates, is a very, very good choice. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to Tyler Bates' score, The Suicide Squad. especially all this talk about the Suicide Squad being more like possibly like Black Hawk Down mission style, and a lot of people dying in it. I think that is a very compelling plot, a very compelling tone, and I hope that's the case with James Gunn's The Suicide Squad. Now, Ava DuVernay actually offers an update on the New God script. This comes from Superhero Hype. It revolves around a tweet, a very small tweet, but it's been a while since there's news about the upcoming adaptation of Jack Kirby's New God. So she responded to a fan named Maxwell Lord. She said, "At Ava, some news on New Gods, please." And Ava DuVernay replies or retweets this, "Is because you asked so nicely. Working on fourth draft of a scene featuring All Widow this week." Now, All Widow is the queen of the insectoids. Let's see if they have a picture of her right here. So this is All Widow. That's the character that's in the New Gods. New Gods is largely unknown property outside the comic industry, but All Widow, pictured above, is a particularly obscure character. I hope he explains it here. In Kirby's comics, All Widow leads the insectoid race known as bugs on New Genesis, a lush planet known for its verdant landscapes. New Genesis is always at war with Apocalypse, home of Darkseid and the evil New Gods. Since Darkseid is already confirmed to be the main villain in DuVernay's movie, it's possible that the conflict between the two planets will be what drives the plot forward. So, and Warner Brothers still hasn't given New Gods an official release date because this movie is not really greenlit yet. I mean, it's on the fourth draft. They still have to show it to Warner Brothers. She's still trying to get it made. So I still don't believe this movie is actually going to happen until it starts production, and it has not been greenlit yet. So at this point, all she can do is keep rewriting the script until they're able to present it to Warner Brothers in order to make it. So we'll see what happens with that. But it's been a while since we heard about Ava DuVernay's New God script, and she decides to give us an update on that. Now, the Supergirl film has reportedly halted development whilst Warner Brothers decides what to do next with Superman. This all stems from a heroic Hollywood video presented by none other than Humberto Gonzalez. And in it, he kind of explains pretty amongst different things that we already know about who was involved with the Supergirl movie and things about Henry Cavill's Superman. But essentially, what you can grab from there, what apparently has happened, is that Warner Brothers has put Supergirl's movie on hold, which potentially could mean that they are looking at Superman, Henry Cavill, to come back as Superman, which I think would be absolutely fantastic. I would definitely love Superman to get another movie, and whether it be with Brainiac or as the villain, or even I didn't actually mind Supergirl coming along, but if only if she is like introduced via Henry Cavill's Superman and not just like Supergirl by herself. If it's like a tale with Supergirl that's involved in a Superman centric movie where he has to kind of teach her the ropes. I think that would work out very well as well. I think we've seen comics like that work in animated movies that has potentially worked. Of course, it included like Justice League members and also villains like Darkseid or Brainiac and things like that. So I don't know if that's the case they're going through, but having to hear that it's put on hold and rumored to be that they're actually going to have Superman, they're concentrating on putting all their ducks on Superman instead, is the right decision. That should be where they focus on that as Warner Brothers, right? That should be where they focus on. I think to get Superman a film, it should be like priority, and it seems like that's the case. They're putting a lot of priority in Superman. And I would totally love to see that. I am a huge Superman fan, as you see here, but I would totally love to have him come back in the film. And it just seems like very coincidental. I don't know what's going on. There are, some may have heard that there are talks being done. I think even Dave said that he's heard that there's actually possibly conversations with Henry Cavill, with the studio, and that'd be great. I mean, especially right now, you might as well. There's nobody's in production. Might as well talk it over it and things like that. And I hope that's very much the case, right? And it's great to see. I mean, just yesterday we had accounts, a BVS account and Justice League account, saying happy birthday Henry Cavill. They're kind of really hyping up Superman with that Look Up in the Sky. Sure, that Look Up in the Sky documentary is old, and it was really like before Brandon Routh's Superman Returns, but that's fine. It's still hyping up Superman. Kevin Smith even tweeted out love for Henry Cavill as Superman. And Zack Snyder even Vero post a Superman, a happy birthday to Henry Cavill as well. He may yet rise again for Zack Snyder's Justice League, but I think it would be nice, and actually very nice, if Henry Cavill finally came back onto the big silver screen and have his own Superman, kind of Superman franchise, if you will. So hoping to hear more of that. I'm really excited. I mean, if we could just get back, we got Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman, we got Jason Momoa as Aquaman. We know Ben Affleck gets kind of sacrificed in the Justice League arc, but Zack Snyder's Justice League arc, and we don't have a Batman for the films other than Robert Pattinson right now. Not that that's connected to this universe, but the more and more you hear about, like, okay, Ezra Miller is going to be the Flash, and seeing Gal there and Jason Momoa, and now Henry Cavill's coming around. I really hope Ray Fisher comes back as well. That'd be all great for them to at least walk away from the Justice League in the theaters, but still have a chance to have their own movie, still be able to portray their characters at DC Films, at Warner Brothers, while at the same time we could have their personas still in another universe. Now imagine that, right? They all re-up their contracts. They're able to play their characters on the big screen at Warner Brothers, but the same breath, maybe that contract extends, that Warner Media extends that contract for them to play those same characters maybe in a separate type of multi-universe, right? A separate universe, Zack Snyder's universe, in Zack Snyder's Justice League, and maybe even finish the arc. I don't know. I'm just being very optimistic at this point, hearing that Henry Cavill could come back as Superman, even though maybe he has never left, but at least you hear talks of it again, right? You hear conversations of it again. And Ezra Miller is Flash, and Gal is Wonder Woman, Jason Momoa is Aquaman. It just feels right, and I hope it's going to the direction that we think it's going, especially fans of these actors and actresses portraying these characters. I would really love to see them get more of their own. Right? Nothing wrong with Ray Fisher, playing some games over on Twitch, but man, someone please call him up and get him a movie. Okay, he's the heart of Justice League, and hopefully, and we'll get to see that in Zack Snyder's Justice League. But maybe after Zack Snyder's Justice League, they'll say, okay, Ray Fisher is Cyborg, let's do it. Let's get him something, guys. Let's get him a movie. So anyway. I think that's all in well. Love it. Huge Superman fan. Huge Henry Cavill as Superman fan. I hope this means very good for him, and very excited to see what comes out of this time around. All right. Well, let's get into the last thing here, and really it's just a reminder that May 10th is Mother's Day, and Will Rowlands had put this this little event for May 10th, Mother's Box Day, Zack Snyder's Justice League. It's a great, fun way to recognize mothers out there and the mothers in the DCEU, especially the mothers in Zack Snyder's, in the 5-part arc of Zack Snyder's universe, right? So this is a great way to recognize that, and let's just have fun that day. Sunday, May 10th. The biggest thing would be to get absolutely trending and try to get trending would be May 27th, the end of this month. And we're trying to show HBO Max and Warner Media on the day that HBO Max launches on May 27th. Let's demand Zack Snyder's Justice League. You can put release the Snyder Cut there too, but please make sure you tag HBO Max PR, and Warner Media. You're very well free to tag Warner Brothers, AT&T, Warner Brothers Pictures if you want, but most importantly, HBO Max PR, and Warner Media. Now, this all happens Wednesday, May 27th at 2:14 p.m. in your time on your calendar. And don't stop tweeting. Just keep going as much as you want and as much as time allows through that day. So it's going to be fun, but at the same time, this is the big one. This is the big event, I cannot, I cannot stress this enough. This is a big event. Let's get this going. May 27th, HBO Max launch day. Let's get it. Zack Snyder's Justice League. All right, guys, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.